Hi everyone, welcome back to Bioinformatics with Vaishnavi. If you are starting bioinformatics, I'm sure you have already seen files like FASTQ, BAM, SAM, or VCF. And honestly, at first sight, they look really confusing. So in this video, let's slow down and understand what these files actually mean, why they exist, and where they are used in NGS workflow in a very simple way. Before diving into the topic, let me introduce myself. I am Vaishnavi, a biotechnology graduate working as bioinformatician in India, and on this channel, I simplify bioinformatics for you. So let's begin. One of the most important things you should know that the NGS machine doesn't give results like this is the mutated gene. It gives data in a certain file format. So, and this data moves through different steps, and at each step, a different file format is present. So, once you understand these formats, bioinformatics suddenly start making sense. Before going into detail, let's look at a big picture. In most of the NGS projects, the data workflow looks like this: sequencing, FASTQ, BAM, VCS. You don't need to remember anything else right now. Just remember this flow: sequencing, FASTQ, BAM, VCF. Now let's break it down. So first, FASTQ. FASTQ is a raw data that comes directly from the sequencing machine. जब हम अपना सैंपल सीक्वेंसिंग मशीन में लोड करते हैं और उससे जो डेटा जनरेट होता है, जो सीक्वेंसिंग होने के बाद जो हम पे डेटा आता है, वो FASTQ फॉर्मेट में होता है. It's just a raw data. No explanation, nothing else. Just raw data files. Hundreds of reads in one folder, just data. Now, this FASTQ files contain two very important things. First, the DNA sequence, and second, the quality of each base. Every read in a FASTQ file has four lines. First, label. Second line is the DNA sequence. Third is a separator, which is denoted by plus symbol. And the fourth line is a quality score, which is written as ASCII characters, which determines the quality of the base. You don't need to memorize them right now. Just know that the quality information is stored in FASTQ file. In simple words, FASTQ answers two major questions: what was sequenced and how confident the machine was about it. And that's why FASTQ is always the starting point of bioinformatics analysis. Now quickly talk about quality score. Not every base call made by the machine is perfect. Quality score tells us how reliable each base is. Higher the score, more confident is the machine about calling the base. And lower the score means more chances of error. See, in this graph, there are three divisions in the graph. First one green portion, second orange, third red. And most of the bays are in the green portion, which denotes that it is a very good quality of data. If there are some graphs which is go down to the red portion, that means base calling is poor. There are high chances of error, so we need to trim it. If there is if we have a good quality data, then there is no need of trimming. Okay, that's why the first step in bioinformatics is always a quality checking. Before checking the quality of the file, we can't move forward to the further steps because at last we will not get our results, right? So next comes the BAM file. After checking quality, we take FASTQ reads and align them to the reference genome. The result of this alignment is stored in the form of BAM file. So think of it like this. FASTQ tells us what was sequenced, and BAM file tells us where it fits in the genome. See, BAM file is nothing but the binary version of the SAM file. अब SAM फाइल क्या है? SAM फाइल एक ह्यूमन रीडेबल फाइल है जो अलाइनमेंट के बाद आती है, लेकिन जो BAM फाइल है वो केवल कंप्यूटर समझ सकता है, वो हम लोग नहीं समझ सकते. ओके, उसमें भी अलाइंड रीड्स की इंफॉर्मेशन ही होती है जो SAM फाइल में होती है, बट वेयर ओनली कंप्यूटर कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट. See, this is the picture of SAM file. We have header which contains the information about the entire file, such as file name, sample length, alignment method. And the second portion is the alignment, where it contains read name, read sequence, its quality, alignment information, on which chromosome it is present, from where it is start, its coordinates, its quality, and everything. So in this way, BAM file and SAM files are present. Now, one of the major questions most of the interviews people ask, have you ever visualized a BAM file? If yes, please interpret it. So देखो BAM फाइल को विजुलाइज करने के लिए वैसे तो ये ह्यूमन रीडेबल नहीं होती है बट हम इसे विजुलाइज करते हैं थ्रू आईजीवी। इसके लिए मैं एक सेपरेट वीडियो बनाने वाली हूँ सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू विजुलाइज अ BAM फाइल एंड दिस विल आल्सो हेल्प यू इन द इंटरव्यूज। So basically BAM file are compressed, efficient and used in most of the every downstream analysis. Finally, we have VCF. Once reads are aligned, we compare the sample with the reference genome and look for differences. Those differences like SNPs or insertions and deletions are stored in the VCF file. इन सिंपल फॉर्मेट में मैं अगर बताऊं आपको तो BAM फाइल में क्या किया हमने अलाइन किया रेफरेंस जीनोम से जिसमें हम बताया कि इस पोजीशन पे हमारा डेटा प्रेजेंट करता है क्रोमोसोम पे यहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है यहाँ तक अलाइन हो रहा है कितनी इसमें मैचिंग हो रही है कितनी मिसमैचिंग हो रही है। नाउ VCF फाइल क्या बताता है हमें बताता है कि क्या हुआ क्या है कहीं इंसर्शन हुआ है सिंगल न्यूक्लियोटाइड पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म मिला है म्यूटेशन कहाँ हुआ है कहाँ डिलीशन हुआ है किस चीज का हुआ है ओके किस क्रोमोसोम पे हुआ है किसनी पोजीशन पे हुआ है क्वालिटी क्या है उसकी तो ये सब इंफॉर्मेशन हमारी VCF फाइल में होती है। सो दिस फाइल इज एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट इन डिसीज स्टडीज एंड मेडिकल जीनोमिक्स। लेट्स क्विकली recap. FASTQ, raw sequencing data, BAM, aligned data, VCF, genetic variants. If this flow is clear in your head, believe me, you are already ahead of many beginners. And here I have also mentioned full forms of FASTQ, BAM and VCF as I have not used that much in this video because they are rarely used. Bioinformatics really starts from FASTQ. See, we clean the data, we align it, we analyze it, and finally try to understand the biology behind it. So bioinformatics is basically turning data into a meaningful insights. Okay. And at last, if this video really helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. It really motivates me to bring new content for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.